F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that
I need
energy.
that energy.
Welcome to Friend Request Review. Today we have Loki season one, episode one. Before we get started, we just wanted to kind of touch on some Marvel subjects just for a little bit. Um, so far we're pretty much caught up with everything that's dealing with Marvel right now. We just kind of wanted to give you our opinions on WandaVision and Captain Falcon that just recently came out. And my honest opinions on these TV shows that Disney have been releasing is I think I honestly believe that these shows are really good. They've been pushing out really good content. WandaVision was the one that was shaky for me. After WandaVision wrapped up and finished, I seen the complete picture that they were trying to paint, and I really enjoyed it. I think they really did their thing with WandaVision. That was the show that was completely out of the box and not the norm, and it just really worked well. So when it comes to TV shows and Disney really handling these shows that are coming up, Loki and whatever we do have in the future, I honestly believe that Disney are gonna do their thing. Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier was a great slice of that world that they created with Captain America, and to continue it with Sam and Bucky, I just thought it was a good look. So how do you feel about the whole Disney jumping into the whole TV realm?
Yeah, so I'll say it's looking pretty solid. I don't want to go too deep into it. I will say that um I rock with Marvel. They're pretty solid. I'm not super like extensive with expertise on like comics and stuff like that. So a lot of
Yeah, neither am
the
I.
reaction, yeah. So a lot of our reactions and what we talk about is really gonna be like what we see from what they're giving us in like the MCU and stuff like that. There's definitely times where I'll go back and like dabble, especially when I'm reading like certain comments and try to see some more lore behind it. But specifically, again, like I said, a lot of this is just going to come from our experience with the MCU. So with that said, Wanda Vision was pretty. It was pretty legit. I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. It took like 2.5 episodes for me to really become like yeah into it. Like dang, okay. Like it was slow for me, but it was very well put together. And there was like virtually almost no action in that show until like the last episode or two.
Very true.
And it was still dope for me. Shows don't have to have a lot of action, but obviously action definitely can keep people's attention much easier. So that's just a shout out to that show for being able to hold attention without having to just give us all types of like crazy superhero action. With that said, I believe that's why Falcon and Winter Soldier was like a perfect follow up to that
Yep.
because
Hmm.
that gave us that MCU action and comic relief, or that comedy relief, that
Hmm.
know and love and enjoy from a lot of the movies that came out. So I mean, freaking Falcon and Winter Soldier, like for sure brought that. It also brought a lot of like social issues and stuff. That people are still dealing with today to light. So that was really, interesting and I think just overall just a smart move to just kind of tie into what Marvel and Disney encompasses like as a company and the media that they put out. So pretty good. I honestly feel like I liked WandaVision better though, low key. I'm not even gonna lie. Falcon,
I agree. I
you
agree.
feel me? Like
I
Falcon and
agree.
Winter Soldier, and I would say the only reason why is because Falcon and Winter Soldier was exactly what I expected it to be.
Exactly.
And not that's a bad thing, but like I just knew it. I was just like, yo, that's gonna be the action and the comedy relief that we,
Yep.
that we all love. So
Is
when I
that
when I
one?
got it, yeah, Wanda was different. I know you're about to say
It
it.
wa-
Wanda was different. Like,
it
and
was just so out of the box, like,
it was,
and
and
then
they
to
opened
tie
up
it
Phase
in,
4 with it. Like, they opened up
yeah.
Phase 4. Like, bro, they ended with Endgame and then opened with WandaVision. So it was like,
Hmm.
what? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like I'm pretty sure people were just like they
we
probably wanted to be more excited than they thought they were gonna be, but I think most people who finished the full series enjoyed it. WandaVision was pretty solid. It was
it
legit.
it was something that nobody expected Marvel to do. First of all, when's the last time have you really heard of like a new sitcom coming out and it really hitting like that? There really hasn't been any in that I can think of off the top of my head. So it was just nice for them to actually go that route and then to tie it in to the story on top of that. That's what to me was that really like put it above my expectations because it was just like you see what they're doing in the beginning of the show and then it turns out that this is caused by the certain events that happen and you're just like wow, that's that's great storytelling.
Yeah.
That's really great storytelling. So, um, I'm excited to see what they got for Loki. We all knew something was gonna happen because of what happened in Endgame. He grabbed the Tesseract. He disappeared. Everybody knew something was gonna happen, and then eventually they announce, Loki's gonna have his own show. So this is where it leads to. I wonder what type of journey we're gonna take. It, did you watch the trailer?
I did not. I
No.
maybe. I don't know.
So I guess I'm just gonna keep shut. We could get
Yeah.
into it right now and just
I
just
will
just
say
dive in.
before we hop in though, I will say that one thing that I really do enjoy when it comes to just like movies and shows, just entertainment media in general is the reaction from just the world, just people in general.
Hmm.
And I think like a lot of shows when they come out, uh a lot of the reactions are normally just very typical. Like they have it's pretty black and white sometimes. Like you got one line going this way, one line going that way. That's one thing that I
Hmm.
really liked about WandaVision. There was so much speculation, so much fucking like
Yep.
just
Yep.
accusations of who's gonna show up in the show and shit like that,
Theories,
and like
theories left and right.
exactly all types
People.
of theories and
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yes.
and that's
And
what
I
I really
love
like
that.
about
I
TV.
love that
Exactly,
too. I love
because
that
you can
too.
talk to every like that's kind of how it was. And I know this has nothing to do with Disney or Marvel, but when I used to work at Lyft and Power was popping, we used to have drivers coming in all the time just talking about Power and all
Okay.
types of different things about what's gonna happen, who shot Ghost and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And that's what I love
Yep.
about shows, and that's what WandaVision gave, which was why I again put it over Falcon and Winter
I
Soldier. What
completely agree.
Yeah, there wasn't like there was speculation here and there for Falcon and Winter, and there's always going to be speculation for these comic book shows because
Yeah.
of all the lore and stuff that they can pull from.
Hmm.
But Wanda, it was just like crazy. Every day people were talking about all types of wild stuff. Some
Yep.
of it didn't come to light, some of it
Mephisto.
did. You feel me? Like yeah,
Mephisto.
and I heard they
Like,
still trying to bring that back with Loki. So we'll
yeah.
see, we'll see.
Oh
Um,
my God.
but let's go. I'm ready. Let's kick this shit off.
Let's go, man. Yes. Disney Plus. Okay, New York City. We get right into it. Yes.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made
On the
of.
way down, coordinate
2000.
search and
Woo!
rescue. On the way down to coordinate search and rescue. I mean, honestly, how do you keep your food? Shut up.
Nice.
Hey, buddy, what do you think? Maximum occupancy has been reached. Take the stairs. Stop, stop.
They're reusing assets. No, I'm just playing.
Nah.
I mean, they is, but
Yeah.
they just
Hmm.
dropping clips. This good though. This is reminding us of what happened. If you
Yes, it
forgot,
is. Boop.
if y'all forgot how Loki escaped.
Good job. Meet me in the alley. I'm gonna grab a quick slice.
Oh. Hulk.
Oh fucking shit knowing damn well his big ass could have jumped out the window.
Facts.
Where's Loki?
I mean, but doesn't every
Nice.
time he does that, he destroys property?
I mean, he a heavy motherfucker.
Oh, that good old Marvel intro. Love it.
this music right now. Mongolia, the Gobi Desert. Damn, I wonder if he chose that or he just got flung randomly somewhere.
Never mind. Don't touch that.
Oh shit.
Appears to be a standard sequence violation. Branch is growing at a stable rate and slope. Variant identified.
I beg your pardon.
On behalf of the Time
Call
Variance
that man a
Authority,
variant.
I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline.
It's been a very long day. And I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what
I
to do.
wanna
So,
see.
if you don't mind, this is actually your last chance.
He about to get smacked. He don't.
I
Get
hope
us
he
out of
does.
my way.
You know he is. Ooh, hit us with some Zack Snyder action, like
Look at this.
that shit.
What the
Moving
fuck?
at 1/16 speed, but feeling all that pain in real time.
Damn.
Damn!
It's just a
Yo! Smacked him with a stasis stick. That's fire.
Reset the timeline.
she won't about that bullshit.
Yo, that stick is fire. Set the timeline. What are they doing?
Feel me?
I wanted to see that.
Log this as evidence.
Yeah, just
Can you at least
touching
tell
the
me what it is?
Tesseract.
It's the Tesseract. Be very careful with it.
Sounds dumb.
Sounds down.
Know this. You cross me, there are deadly consequences.
We'll see.
Oh, there's nothing you can do.
Man, feel me? Is that the TV from Fallout? That shit look crazy. Damn, he just fell right into his overalls.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
What?
Ever though.
Sign this too.
Oh, this is absurd.
We could just keep going.
And this.
Don't say anything.
Yo, he gotta sign each individual sheet though? Hold up. I was about to say.
Please confirm to your knowledge that you are not a fully robotic being. We're born an organic creature and do in fact possess what many cultures would call a soul.
What? To my knowledge. Do a lot of people not know if they're robots?
Thank you for your confirmation. Please move through.
I already like where this is headed.
What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
The machine would melt you from the inside out. Please move along, sir.
Damn, no.
You're a robot, you ain't gonna feel it, you be alright.
Robots?
Got this man second thinking, triple thinking.
For real.
You a god, bro. What you mean? God of mischief.
What's that?
Your temporal aura.
What's that?
Please through the door.
Your temporal. Wow.
Take a ticket.
One?
Sir.
I tried to ask that guy for a ticket.
Sir?
Were you raising your voice with me, Buckethead? Were you singing?
I was about to say, he about to fucking...
Did he just body him?
I don't know what that means. But he ain't there right now anymore, that's for sure.
What the hell happened to him? Okay, we got the intro. Okay. Got a little Dracula theme or something there going on.
Magic powers. They're no good in the TVA, Mr. Laufeyson. The court finds you guilty, and I sentence you to be reset. Next case, please.
Reset.
Wow.
What does that mean? Is it bad? What does it mean?
Hey, look, you ridiculous bureaucrats will not dictate how my
Are
story
they gonna just
ends.
reset him
It's
to
not
back
your
where he wasn't
story,
supposed to
Mr.
leave from?
Laufeyson. It never was.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I think I might have an idea of what he's capable of.
Approach the bench. Anything goes sideways, it's on you.
She already know.
I feel like I'm always looking up to you. I like it. It's appropriate.
That's my boy. Yeah.
I love Owen Wilson. That fucking iconic broken in ass nose.
Man, that shit look terrible.
They do. Look like he left that shit under the seat and just sat.
Under the seat though, just sat on that shit.
That's that crease you can't get out, you know?
Got
Damn,
Loki
where
in
are they?
overalls.
Damn, this shit look
I thought
crazy.
there was no magic here. Where is it?
Wow, that shit look amazing.
I wonder what year they're in. I wonder if
Oh,
they're even
yeah.
on Earth right now. Like, where are they?
That's a good question. What year is this in? What if this is
not real.
Earth?
Always so reflective about everyone but yourself.
And then the Dark Elves attack the palace, and you think you send them to Thor,
You might want to take the stairs to the left.
but instead you send them.
Oh, Avatar.
Damn. He doesn't even know about the things he hasn't even done yet.
Where do you have her? Where is she?
You lead them right to her.
I don't believe you. You're lying. It's not true.
It is true. That's the proper flow of time, and it happens again and again and again because it's supposed to, because it has to. The TVA makes sure of it. Born to be king, Loki, you were born to cause pain and suffering and death. That's how it is, that's how it was, that's how it will be. All so that others can achieve their best versions of themselves.
That's a depressing future. A depressing life period.
To know that you're just there to fail?
Not just to fail, but just to make everyone else better versions. I don't mind if I'm just failing, but shit, I'm making everyone else better too. Fuck it.
What's your name?
Casey.
Give me the Tesseract or I'll gut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish? What's a fish?
How do you not know what a fish is?
I lived my entire life behind a desk.
But what difference does it make?
I want to know exactly what I'm being threatened with before I comply.
Death, Casey. Violent, painful death.
Yeah. Okay, I comply. I comply. Comply. Jeez.
Man, what other contraband is up in there?
Infinity
Oh,
stones.
fuck.
How do you have these?
Oh, we actually got a lot of those. Yeah, some of the guys use them as paperweights. Some of them.
That's paperweights.
What?
And they was stressing trying to find these shits. Look at that. Multiple in there of each one.
Wow.
There was like 3 soul
That's
stones in that
crazy.
bit.
Facts. That's crazy. And and the Tesseract is literally the reason it's in there because the Tesseract is a stone. So it makes sense it's in that drawer. Okay. Starting to realize.
Is this the greatest power in the universe?
Yeah, play around with it. See your future. I would love for you to just So watch yourself. Get your next nap.
Relax.
If you think it's gonna happen,
Disrespect Loki.
he's gonna see his neck gets. Oh, he's called it. Damn. He watches his own death.
No, that hurt him.
Hell yeah.
There's no way he gonna accept that timeline now. He for sure about to go wild out, make a flashpoint.
That's it, right? Wow, I like that.
Yeah, I was just about to
A little
ask, does he
touch.
still get to see?
And the file. Wow. That's wild. This man is just a file to them.
That's so funny.
Yeah, ain't no way you accepted that.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Petty, man.
Oh.
And this guy kept saying he was going to turn me into a fish, whatever that is. And then
Oh.
they show up and just prune my cart. So there was.
That's right. Why me? The variant we're hunting is you. I beg your pardon?
For real. What you mean?
See, got some type of flashpoint out this bitch going on. Like,
What do you
the
mean?
timeline going crazy. Alright. 18 now. That was in 1541 earlier, right? 15
Yep.
something.
1850. This is 1858.
And there was 15 something earlier in that
Mm-hmm.
church. So
Yep, yep.
he all over the place bodying
The
people.
hell is that? About to hit the reset.
Why is he collecting them?
All right, there we have it, man. Episode 1 of Loki down, man.
Episode 1 of Loki. Y'all don't want to hear my opinion.
Yay!
Y'all don't want to
Listen,
hear my opinion,
my
boy.
opinion is very simple.
Let's
I'm
hear it.
digging it. I'm digging it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. It has great like comedy in it. Like if the comedy in it is cool, I fucks with it. There's nothing really negative I could say about this episode so far. No, and I love everything that they're doing with it. They're explaining a lot, because obviously we don't know anything about the TVA. That's what they're called, I think.
Yep, the
Yep.
timekeepers.
Yep, timekeeper. So, yeah, we're learning. I'm eager to see where it goes. Don't know who that guy was at towards the end. I'm guessing maybe that's the other Loki that they're looking for, maybe, or maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. But yeah, I like where this is headed. I can see myself really enjoying this show. I wonder, does they already have how many shows? I mean, how many episodes?
Aren't they only doing 6 each? Isn't that like set in stone? All the shows only
I
get
have
6.
I have no idea. WandaVision had 9, so
I had 9, but it only has 6 hours of content, right?
yes.
Yeah, that's what
So
it is. It's the
so
hours.
basically, so they're doing 6 hours of content, and since they're releasing it in like hour format, yeah, all right, it makes sense.
Pretty sure that's what they. But for me, I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Let's hear it.
And honestly, this I felt the same way about both Wanda and Winter Soldier. First episodes are just tough for me. I don't know, Marvel. Me and Marvel just don't click on episode 1. Um, but they're always tough for me. Like I liked it though. Like I liked the comedy that it had. I honestly think that Owen Wilson and what is his name? Tom Hiddleston, I believe his name is, or
Yes,
Loki and
yes, it is.
Mobius. Um, I think that their comedy is actually going to be way better than Bucky and Falcons
Oh
was,
yeah,
and
for
they
sure, for
were
sure.
amazing on screen together. But Owen
Hmm.
Wilson, that's my boy. Like they already got like that dry humor going between them. Um, but episode one, like I said, it's tough. Like I feel like Marvel doesn't pull me in on their first episodes, but knowing what they did with Wanda and Falcon,
Hmm.
I can't say that I'm not gonna that I'm not looking forward to the rest at least.
Yeah, exactly,
So
exactly.
I'm pretty interested though, like because it definitely again this is reviews coming from people who don't dig too much into the comics in the past and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that in the future. I do know who the
Hmm.
timekeepers are though, so that's not too lost of me. But like seeing like the Infinity Stones in the dresser drawer and how sought after these stones were in just the regular MCU and how much bullshit they went through to get those and just to see those as paperweights in episode 1 is just like wow, like even Loki had
Yep,
to sit there and say, is this the fucking strongest place in the universe? Like it might be.
yep.
Like they literally had enough fucking power stones in there to punch planets and destroy them. Like they were
They had
just
enough power stones to power up multiple
they
gloves,
had enough soul
multiple.
stones to bring back fucking old boy's girl. What's her name? Gamora? Some shit. God damn.
Oh, Gamora,
Yeah.
yeah, Gamora, or
I mean, shit.
the
Black
one we
Widow,
want
not
back,
Gamora. Fucking Black
Black Widow,
Widow
yeah.
sacrificed
But
herself for the
Gamora
Soul
did
Stone.
take, yeah, she did get sacrificed as well. But obviously comes back. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's dope because and I think it's dope because we see it through the eyes of Loki, a person who's gonna stand his ground no matter what. You feel me? I'm a god. You know what I'm saying? My purpose is this and that and that and this. And he doesn't believe that there's higher, beings that already know the path of time.
Yeah.
So like, it's good seeing it from his eyes because he's a person who really, I feel like, wouldn't believe that everything is set in stone. So
I
it's nice
mean,
seeing that.
we saw that he wasn't having that shit. He wasn't having
Yeah,
it
he
for a
wasn't.
while. Like
He wasn't.
it had to click. He had to
It,
see the Power Stones, man.
the Power
The
Stones
fucking
would really
Infinity Stones.
started
I
it,
mean,
and then watching himself
die.
die.
Yeah.
That was really, I think that scene right there had to happen
Now
in
that
order for it to click in for him. I feel like.
hell yeah. And that really is kind of what's piquing my interest though, because we know Loki dies like in the I guess the timeline that's supposed to be, right?
Yep. Hmm.
So like it just kind of makes me wonder like what the fuck is this show gonna be about? How is it
Hmm.
gonna connect into the MCU?
Yes.
And what is gonna happen at the end of this show? Right? Like
Hmm.
so that shit got that
Yeah.
so I'm definitely on board. Like and I'm definitely
I'm
interested in
intrigued.
what's going on, but I'm just like,
Interested.
yo, it's crazy. Cause
Everything.
like that means there's at least what I'm thinking is there's gonna be a lot of things in this show that are just gonna tie to like the MCU movies in general that just came out. Like and they might, show homage to a couple of older movies, not just Endgame and shit like that. Um
Hmm.
so I'm interested because I guess well it was 2012, right? That he left.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
What year? Oof, I don't even know the year of like all the movies. I need like a list of the year of all the movies because
Of what
basically
movie?
just everything from 2012 and on. Because I feel like the show is gonna be him affecting things that happened in the MCU that we just didn't know about. Because
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm thinking. That's kind of what's like
Okay.
going on in my head. Like everything that happened after he disappeared, it may be something that he triggered while he was running around bullshitting with Mobius and shit like that. So I
Hmm.
don't know. I'm interested though. But again, episode
I'm
ones
ready.
are hard to hook your boy. I can't lie. Episode ones are hard to hook your boy. Me and Marvel haven't got that relationship yet, but I'm pretty excited though because now the more that I'm thinking about it and talking about it, I'm just like, I don't know, hold on, what's going on?
Exactly. You're really. I want to see it all unfold. I want to see how it ties in. I just want to see it move forward because, like I said, man, Marvel has not dropped the ball in my opinion. I feel like they've
I
been
agree.
keeping the ball rolling even after Endgame. Because after Endgame, everybody was like, "Hold up, how do they continue? How do they continue this? Like how can they continue this and then go above and beyond what they already done? Because to a lot of people, Endgame is hard to like top for the simple fact
Excuse me.
of just the grand scheme of everything that's just happened. So it's hard to see or fathom that something might be better than what we got previously. But I honestly believe that Disney's gonna pull it off. They're saying that these next phases that are coming through is really gonna be one for the books, and
I
I hope
believe
it
it.
is, man.
I believe it
I
because I
hope it
mean,
is.
this is the way I look at it, right? Phase 1 through 3 was essentially nothing but movies.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we have
Yep.
shows to work with, this is way more content. Like
Yep.
way more writing could go into this, way more thought can go into this. Like you got to cram what you cram into 2 to 3 hours of a movie, right? Me personally,
Yep.
I loved Infinity War and Endgame. I believe that those are the same movie though. Like they just split it into two,
Yeah.
which makes sense, or
Yeah.
else we would have been
Definitely.
sitting in the theater for 5 to 6 hours. But
Yep.
like, just think about that though. That if that alone is like 6 hours, then one season of WandaVision already has more time than Endgame, right? So then boom. You feel me?
I see
Like
where you're
now
going
that we
with
have
this. Yep.
shows in the phase, we can really
Mm-hmm.
flesh out some shit. Like, and I think that's what they're
Yep.
doing. I think they're doing really good right now. So I'm pretty juiced. I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm pretty juiced to see what Loki got in store for us. Look at me talking about I'm not hooked, but I guess I'm all fucked up. Don't believe what I
Yep.
say. I think I am hooked. I'm trying to see what's going on, man. What's up with Loki?
I
What's
feel you.
Because after seeing yourself die, you ain't about to get reset. I'm not. I don't give a fuck. If I see myself
Mm-mm.
die, you ain't about to reset me back in that timeline. I gotta go figure out how to make a alternate timeline. I don't want to die, but I mean, I don't know. But we seen it. We know what happens. So that means
Yep.
somewhere Loki's gonna be like, I gotta sacrifice myself, man. I gotta go back and
That's
reset.
the thing. We don't know. We don't know. Maybe he goes back to his roots and says, "Fuck it," and fucks up the timeline. We don't.
Nah, what
Do
he
not
does is he
know.
switches place with this other Loki, and that Loki is the one who dies. In the Yo, this shit is about to be fire, bro! I swear to God, that's what's gonna happen, bro. He about to switch places with this other Loki that they hunting. This way, he the Loki that die. The real Loki, at least the Loki that we think we know, is still out this bit, bro. I'm telling you, that's what's about to happen. I'm calling it now. Episode 1, I'm calling it now. Loki's gonna switch place with the Loki that him and Mobius are hunting. That Loki is
Okay.
gonna die. They're gonna put that Loki to the timeline where Thanos kills him. That's what's gonna happen. You feel me
Ah,
now? You see how I'm going? Bro, I'm telling you,
that's a good
man.
theory. I like that theory.
I'm telling
Sheesh.
you. Yo, that's it. Loki episode
Yeah,
1.
that's a good theory.
I'm holding
I
on to
feel.
that. I'm holding on to
Listen.
it. He's too much,
Ah.
bruh. He's too Loki is like, I don't know. I don't have the ratings of the characters, but I assume that Loki is a highly liked character in the MCU. Like
Of
I
course.
just
No,
don't.
he definitely is.
Yeah, like I don't see him getting rid of him. And then
Definitely.
another Thor is about to come out. Like they not about to get rid of Loki, man. Come on, man. We about this. I'm calling it. I said that's my final answer. He gonna switch places with this other Loki that they're hunting, and get his ass reset and bodied. Yep,
Well, that's it.
that's it.
Episode 1 in the books.
In the books.
Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know how y'all feel about episode 1 down below. And yeah, man, join us on this journey that we're gonna be going on. This Marvel journey that's just marvelous.
Marvelous. Phase 4.
Yes, sir.
You'll
All right,
see it
man.
all here. Peace.
Peace. F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.